Everything should be working. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I hope y'all can hear me. But I just want to get on here because I've been trying to upload videos, and I feel like if I just start doing live, then I can get out everything that I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like just like the stuff I've been wanting to talk about, like like how my diet is going. Certain updates. I rather talk about the stuff than to actually do a video right now. Um, I just feel like it's easier for me to do that. But I want to start off these lives. Well, I want to start off this live and start doing them more. But just for this live purpose, I'm going to talk about like how I grew up and how I got into fitness and bodybuilding, like the earlier days. I have a couple videos if y'all want to go back and watch them. Um, I'll link them in the description after this live is over, so y'all can go back and watch them. I think it's called My Bodybuilding Journey. I got a part one and a part two, and I also have a How I Lost 80 Pounds video. That'll be a different live though, but for the most part, like how I got into fitness. Now let's go all the way back. I've been a chubby kid like all my life. Um, I start like when I first learned how to cook, it was amazing to me. Um, the independence of being a child, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing. But the first thing I learned how to cook, I don't know, I have to ask my mama if this the first thing I learned how to cook, but from what I can remember, um, I was cooking like hot cereal, oatmeal, cream of wheat. Uh, we didn't have cream of rice back then. I don't remember that, but malto meal and stuff like that. And so this happened over a time where I was okay. You can hear me. Thanks, babe. But this happened when I was like super super young, and uh, I just got chubby. Yeah, yeah. Back to what I was saying. I got suspended from school. I can't remember how many days. It felt like a long time. It might have been a week though, but I just remember cooking all the hot cereals, just laying in bed and putting like a ton of butter and sugar in it. May have been way too much, but I can remember like when I went back to school and I took some pictures. I was super super chubby, and that pretty much did it. And so ever since then, I just been like a chubby kid all the way up until high school, and I did not finish high school. So and I got into like some mischief or whatever. But um, so when I started homeschool after um high school when I was supposed to graduate or whatever. But homeschool, the work was kind of easy, but the thing I can remember was there was some classes on nutrition, and that was very very interesting to me. And since then, like I uh, went to like when we go to grocery stores when I was younger, we went to grocery stores, me and my mom, and there was these bodybuilding books, and I remember one was one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and all these other guys. They was super juiced up. I'm figuring that out now, but just some freaky bodybuilders. I can't remember who all was in that book. I wish I still had them, but I used to read those, and I got a weight set, and I did a little workouts here and there, but I just never lost weight up until recently. So that's how I got into fitness and bodybuilding. That was the start. But now, um, when I started, I think I started 2015. Whenever I started this channel is when I got super serious about losing weight, and I did it because I wanted to, be more active with my kids and run around the house. And I had in my mind like when they grow up that they were gonna want to go outside and play like we just did Sunday yesterday. And, they wanted to play football, soccer, and all this stuff. So it's like I can't be out of shape running around with them and winded and all that stuff because kids, they got a ton of energy. So I need to match that energy. So and plus you don't want your kids walking around calling you fat and stuff. I'm a little bit chubby now, and they, daddy, you're fat. Kids can be cruel, but whatever. So when I started in 2015, I wanted to do it for my family and my wife. You can't, well, you can have a beautiful wife and be a little bit chubby, but I choose not to. My wife, she's so beautiful. But yeah, so my wife, when she was going to work, I would pop in some videos or just do some stuff that I remember from the book, just running around the house and just a few exercises. I can't remember. I maybe did some lunges, some step ups on the steps, and just a ton of workouts. And I never got on the scale though, but I could just remember, taking pictures and seeing the progression. I was like, wow, like I lost a ton of weight. And then I started the How Bad Do You Want It, the How Bad Do You Want It series, which gave me accountability, tracking my weight loss and keeping up with my weight and everything. A lot of people say that you shouldn't weigh yourself every day, but some people it's motivation. Like if you're really serious about it, then I feel like you should track your weight and see those little wins every day to keep you accountable. And if you did gain weight, it could be um, um, several reasons why you gained weight or didn't lose anything, maybe a few ounces or whatever. But um, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing. Um, I went to I started going to Planet Fitness. That was my first gym membership um, from me losing weight. But before then, I went to another gym, and I had other gym memberships. Before maybe like three that I would go like one day and then just stop going. But pretty much, I've been trying to lose weight. And I'm pretty sure that everybody that's listening um, has tried something. Whether it is uh, weight loss pills, going to the supplement store and buying things, asking questions, and the thing is to always try something, because you never know when that time is to where you're going to, catch a hold and just start your journey. But that's what I would advise everybody. And you will know, when that time is, when you're just fired up and you just feel amazing. But I want to stick to the subject about, me losing weight and everything in this live stream. There will be many, many more and so many topics. But, um, and if y'all have any questions or anything, um, in other live streams that I'm going to do, reach out to me on Instagram, CO Fitness TV, Twitter, CO Fitness TV, Facebook, same thing, you know. Um, but let's talk about the first How Bad Do You Want a series. That is the first. Oh no, let's go back to Planet Fitness. Sorry, I think about a lot of stuff at one time. But so when I went in there, I signed up for a membership. I think that was in 2015 also. And when you sign up, the the trainers, they assign you to a trainer or give you the option of having a trainer. So I picked the option with the trainer, and just for learning purposes, just to get more insight, because before then all I did was watch um, YouTube videos. But his name was we call him Belfit. I still got one of his shirts, so shout out to him. But he basically gave me this plan. I don't know if I read it wrong or not. Some of the stuff I could comprehend, but the sets was ridiculous. It was like 20. It was like, I can't remember how many sets, but the rep ranges was super ridiculous, like back to back to back to back. I was doing like 40 reps and arms and stuff. Like, that's one thing I can remember, but I still have his protocol, which I plan on bringing back out and utilizing it. But it gave me crazy progress. But the diet, uh, he basically gave me a diet to where I was just eating a ton of meat. Um, I think maybe around, I want to say 2 pounds, 2 pounds of meat. Um, I think at that time I was like maybe 260 or something like that. And, they say 1 gram of 1 gram per pound of body weight. But sorry about that. But yeah, I just ate a ton of meat. I can't remember if I had any carbs. I don't think I did. It was primarily focused on the protein and maybe some veggies here and there. Sorry, my brother's texting me. He has been diagnosed with the virus that's been going around. But so y'all pray for him. But he said everything is good. But um, I remember taking a lot of pre-workout and just getting on the treadmill. He gave me the protocol he gave me. I got on the treadmill before I worked out, and then I would do the protocol he gave me for the workouts. And what's crazy is every time that I lose weight, I never just look at myself and be like, man, I'm like really, really, really. I lost a lot of weight, and I think that's one of the things that's I think that's one of the things that held me back and why I have not lost weight yet right now. Why I haven't lost weight again. But so going back to the Planet Fitness days or whatever, I made a lot of good gains. I can remember watching videos. That's why I thank God that I made all those videos, so I can see. what my process was, what I did, what I ate, and I the program he gave me really great results. So shout out to him. So that was the 2015 How Bad Do You Want It series. I think that was the first one, if I'm not mistaken. But I started out at 260 in that series, and I think I finished off at like 230. So I was 10 pounds away from hitting my goal weight, which was 220. That's the number that I gave myself in all of the series. Um, that was I can't remember. I gotta go back. But the second How Bad Do You Want It series, I think it was, I want to say 2017. So it had to be 2016 when I started the How Bad Do You Want It series. But 2017, that's when I hit my goal weight, and I think I started out at 254. I started out at 254, and then I got down to 220. Now, what was so different from 2000 and 2016 to 2017? I think 2017 it was kind of rough. Me and my wife, we was in the process of moving and everything. So when I started out, every time I get ready to do the How Bad Do You Want It series, it just ignites something in me. Like the first day, I just be ready to go, and I have everything that I need. I work with a nutrition coach on this one, and so I followed everything, and I started out like all the series like with a vegan cleanse or whatever you want to call it. Just to detoxify myself from meat, and I take some of these pills that uh, my coach from Planet Fitness, he told me about these detox pills. So I took them, and so that also cleansed me out. But I did really good, and then after the vegan diet, that's when we started, moving stuff around and getting ready to pack up and move. And the cleanses that I do is only for a week, so I started eating healthy after that, and then bam, it's time to move. So in between the process of us moving, um, I didn't have anything prep. All the dishes was in boxes. Couldn't meal prep, and I know y'all like that's not an excuse. How bad do you want it? This and that. But hey, sometimes there's just stuff that happens in our life that we just don't want to deal with. And that was one of those times. But so I got my head back in the game, y'all, and I just went straight for it. Started meal prepping. Did everything that my nutrition coach, gave me, and I was just dropping weight like quickly, quickly, quickly. I can remember the diet to this day. So I started off with I work out in the morning at the gym, and then I have my first meal, which was some strawberries, 6 ounces of strawberries, a scoop and a half of Evogen protein powder. I didn't put any almond milk or anything; it was just water. And then I had eggs. I think it was 4 egg whites, a piece of toast, and a piece of not ground turkey, but turkey bacon. Then after that, I would have tilapia, I think it was 4 ounces of tilapia, 3 ounces of black beans, and 4 ounces of vegetables. Then after that, I'll have a protein bar, and then I would have it was in between chicken or steak, uh, 4 ounces of that, and uh, 4 ounces of rice or any carbohydrate, and some 4 ounces of vegetables. So everything was pretty much 4 ounces, except for the strawberries. I think it was like 6 ounces, because they got different carbohydrate components or whatever. And then my last meal was the protein shake. So it was 6 meals, and I never drunk the protein shake, but I was just dropping weight super quickly. And I added up the calories, and the calories end up being, uh, I think, around 1,000, maybe 1,200 calories, I believe. And that's way less than a freaking fitness competitor would drink, a female fitness competitor would eat on a daily basis. But that's why I was losing all that weight, y'all. And I did cardio every single day. There was not one day that I did not miss cardio. And I had this bike. Y'all can go back and watch all the series that I'm talking about. But I had this bike, and I love that bike. I wish I still had it to this day. I bought another one, but it just wasn't the same. But the bike crapped out on me, I think, at the end. So still hurts my heart to this day. If I could find that bike again, I sure would get it, or something similar. But that's basically how I lost all that weight. And I went to the gym every day. I trained every single part. Well, I didn't train every day. I took a few days off, but basically I was mainly in there every day. Obtain Strength is the gym that I went to during this cut, and maybe it had a lot to do with it. I don't know. But shout out to Michael Corey and at Obtain Strength. Um, my goal is to get back there. But that's what the difference was. And then in 2006, 17, 16, the year before that, I ate a lot of peanut butter, a lot of what's those things called? The round rice cakes, caramel rice cakes, and peanut butter, and protein shakes. And uh, I just remember eating a lot of just random things. And I believe that if your diet is consistent and you eat the same amount of protein, carbs, and vegetables every day, then you will lose weight. It's super weird. And I believe if you eat more than that, then you'll lose weight. And it's super weird because I started doing my fitness pal, and I wasn't eating that many carbs at first. Um, I was eating like meat and vegetables mainly, and then my carbs would be like all kind of weird. I stayed away from white rice. I stayed away. And I believe it was How Bad Do You Want It Series 1, episode 12. I can't remember, but it said something about if it fish or macros or something like that on my fitness pal. But I added in some rice, y'all, and no lie, the next day I lost weight because I hit a sticking point, and I was like, okay, I need to do something different. Everybody know, well, most people should know, that if you hit a sticking point, you got to change something up in your diet, whether it's more cardio or more food or whatever, or less food. So cut down your food and add more cardio. That's what they say. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It depends on certain situations. But anyway, yeah, I added that rice, and lo and behold, I freaking lost weight. And yeah, so that is basically the beginning. I've been on here 26 minutes. I was trying to go a full hour, but And I'm pretty sure I left a lot of things out, but if y'all, like I said, if y'all have any questions, just leave them below, and I'll get back to y'all. The next live stream I do, I really don't know what it's gonna be about. I just have a ton of stuff running through my head, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Uh, I don't know what it's gonna be about. If y'all got any ideas, let me know. But it's gonna be something good though. But that's basically it. To wrap it up, I talked about like where I started, how I got into bodybuilding, and um, how I lost weight. Um, that's pretty much it. So, anybody watching this, if this is your first time watching, please subscribe. There will be more lives on this channel. My plan is to do at least 3 a week, maybe two, two at the least, 5 at the most. So just hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can know when I go on live. And I will keep this video hopefully. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay motivated.